don't settle for that like that's the last thing you can get. Because all that energy that you putting into, man, you can put it into something completely different. I know a lot of people, they scared of a change, you know what I'm saying? Because they scared of the outcome. But, man, you got to be willing to change and keep going in it. Because, like my homie said, man, you got to go get it, man. Ain't nothing sitting on this couch going to come to you, man, for real. So get off that, man, like a blockwise. Like, man, it's cool to hustle, but don't make that the only way you going to eat. Because if them folks come in your crib, they taking everything you got, and now your folks left hand and foot with nothing to eat out of. So, and especially if they depending on you. And shout it if you stripping. Listen to me, man. Know what I'm saying? Hey, get that money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Memphis 10, so adult entertainment, we do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't make that seem like that's the only way you can eat. You much more than just dancing on the pole. But if you stuck in that situation, hey, get that money, get paid. But don't be like that's the only way you got out, man, because your brain is more beautiful than your body. Feel like. And, man, just off the tip, though, man, because I just lost a close one to me, man. Another exercise to all the women and men, man, like, hey, stop putting y'all hands on each other. Like, a man beating a woman putting her hands on a man, man, it's never going to end out good, man. So, if a man, hey, if she want to leave, let her go. And, hey, baby, I don't continue to let that man put his hands on if you hear this. Like, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Real.
Well, you all seem like, highly intelligent and everything. What do you make of, the world as it is right now?
It's chaos for real. Like,
it's ridiculous for real.
It's chaos.
You didn't want to ask that.
Anytime you scared to go to the corner store to buy some cigars because you scared the police might shoot you, man, it's chaos. Like, it's almost, to me, I feel like we're about to go to the Wild Wild West times where everybody's going to have to walk around strapped. Because, you know what I'm saying? You got to be so careful that you may get caught in a situation. You ain't had nothing to do with it, but like they said, bullets ain't got no name on. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, man, we can pray. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I ask everybody to do, pray, man. You know what I'm saying? That this world gets better, man. But the only way we actually going to get better as a world and a community, we got to come together, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel some type of way about something going on in your neighborhood, you don't like it, as a community, we have to all step together and take charge. Like, hey, man, look here. We don't like that riffraff. Y'all got to take that somewhere else because, you know what I'm saying? I'm 27, man. I got 2 kids, man. I'm trying to make it to get old, you know what I'm saying? And if this way that it's going, like, man, I got to watch out for their life more than I got to watch out for mine because, look, kids dying faster than the old people here.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. I always say we're going in a hell in a handbag, the way it's looking.
Hey, that's true, though.
We have people that...
Hey, look.
Go ahead.
I said, man, as long as you stay prayed up, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't have to worry about that. But like I tell everybody, a sin is a sin no matter how big or how small it is. But just like I said, at the end of the day, when you go in front of that judgment, make sure the good outweigh the bad.
Oh, that's it right there, man. At the end of the day, ain't nothing here on earth for us to manifest. You know what I'm saying? We are very religious people. I don't know about, a lot of people, but you better stand for something. You better believe in something. You just going to die for anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a very religious person. I can speak for me and my team for real. We know what's going on. We know what's happening. And there's only one way out. You got to do it.
Exactly. That's what it looks like. It looks like the people that have no idea what they're doing, running things, and the people that are, that would actually help are just sitting in the back and don't have a voice at all.
Well, yeah, that's the case, but, there's so much to it, we can't just even focus, we can't even point our fingers at them people, because, what were the fingers pointed when them people are actually doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to hold those people accountable, we really got to pay attention to who's controlling those people. Because they obviously move at a pace that we haven't caught up to yet for some reason. But it's right there, blank right there, dab in our face. You just gotta figure it out. I ain't got nobody to blame for it. Like I said, at the end of the day, it is gonna be what it's gonna be. The last person you gotta worry about is your motherfucking self and your people. Period.
True. And then you got another thing. If you don't complain about it, man, stop complaining and do something about it. Stop waiting for your come and complaining and saying this, that, and the third because of this person and that person. Hey, if you don't complain, go do something. Protest about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to start a protest. Might get a couple people sign up, put their name on a piece of paper, send it off. I mean, it ain't that hard to start a protest. Somebody gonna look at it at some point in time. So if you don't complain, make a protest about it. You know what I mean? So if you gonna sit there and complain about it, do something about it. Now that's up to you. You make the decision.
Exactly. And I love the points that you make. You know, people have to be accountable for themselves. You know, rather than placing the blame game. So let's say, 5 years, everything's rolling your way. Where could you see yourself be? What do you define as successful?
For me, successful, just to make sure my whole family comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be the most richest man in the world. I mean, money makes a lot of things much easier, but that don't bring you happiness. But I just want to make sure that at the end of the day, not because it's like my family, because when I say my family, I mean my friends too. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure everybody comfortable, because if everybody ain't comfortable, everybody ain't living right. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless to see your man eat. You got $100 in your pocket. Y'all go to the mall, buy a pair of tennis shoes. Your man got number $10 in his pocket. How good that look? How is that your friend? You know what I mean? How do you call that family? So I just want everybody to be comfortable at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that's what it's about. It's about unity and, common bond and everything. So music-wise, where would you like to be? Would you like to be signed to a major label, or are you all about the independent scene, or what's the deal?
I mean, yeah, we'd definitely like to come up as an independent label, honestly, and then get a major label to look at us. And I'd rather have a major label going 50-50 on us, or actually working with us instead of us working for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta see eye to eye with a major label. I can't be under nobody. That's just how we gonna rock.
True, because I tell anybody, man, ain't nothing like cutting your own cheek. That's it.
Shit.
So you're saying a lot of labels try to find people that are puppets, basically, to take all the money.
Basically, you know what I mean? People that's gonna blast or whatever they say. They hear your one hit single, they gonna be like, oh, give him the same type of beat, he gonna make 3 more of them, no question. About these here petty behind thousands. But nah, that ain't how we rock. We already know how we produce music. We can give you anything and everything you ask for on this side, period. Anybody who's ever heard of the Southern Yankees know that. So I ain't worried about as far as the music production. We talking about real money. No, you know what I mean? If y'all want to put everything on paper, we're gonna make it concrete. Because we know how we coming.
Exactly. That's the way to do it. That's the, to be, to know the business aspect of it, know, that there's a high potential that you could get screwed, and it's better to, get it done on your own and, jump on the indie label and go from there. That way you don't get so screwed on your first, actual deal. So, somebody come up in a rap game right now, what advice would you give them on how hard it is and just in general?
Keep on pushing for real, man.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to have a whole bunch of ups and downs. You're going to have a couple, a crowd that's not going to really appreciate what you got for the table, and you got a couple that's going to really want to mess with you. You got to keep pushing. You got to see the bigger picture. You got to see, why are you doing it? I think a lot of people, when they start rapping or writing music, I feel like they just do it just because it's cool, or they trying to look real or something like that. But they don't do it because of how it makes other people feel. Like for me personally, I do it for the feeling. Music is like an emotional thing. It holds memory. It holds emotions. Music holds a lot, and I don't feel like a lot of boys appreciate that. I would never pick up a pen just to write something.
It ain't for everybody.
I would never pick up a pen, never pick up anything just to write something. Just to, just to give you, something that you can't feel. If you can't feel it, then it ain't me. You know what I'm saying? If you can't feel it, then it ain't Southern Yankee. I mean, that's how I feel.
So basically, the message behind it is, you're going to put out real stuff, and you're not going to beat around the bush, and you're not going to sugarcoat things.
Oh, no. What's the point of sugarcoating it? Because, see, I'd rather somebody give me an answer directly for it. Don't beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? Like, why sugarcoat something? You know what I'm saying? Tell it how it is. If you can't adjust on how it really is, man, you ain't ready for life. For life ain't going to sugarcoat nothing for you.
Now, if you were running things, I mean, what kind of changes would you make?
Like basically running the rap industry?
Yeah, just if you were a major, face in the game, and tons of kids were looking up to you. Not saying locally they're not, or in certain areas they're not, because I'm sure they are. But I'm just saying, as a whole, if people are looking up to you as a whole, regardless of the outcome, what kind of changes would you make?
And the image for real, because it's becoming so bubblegum right now. Like, hip hop is changing for real. Like, if you even notice, like, the hip hop image actually came from the streets, and it's like now the streets is getting their image from hip hop, and it's like that to me that really ain't cool, because it seems like you got everybody trying to wear leather skinny jeans with animal print all over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool for some other guys. Look, if that's how they rocking in that area, but like when you feed that mainstream to everybody, and everybody walking around here saying like everybody basically becoming robots or trying to be a copy or something. Like, it used to be so cool to be unique or different or standing out. Now it just seems like everybody go with the flow of what everybody else is doing. Like, if you see somebody wearing some skinny jeans, next thing you know, or somebody's rapper wearing skinny jeans, everybody in the hood wearing skinny jeans, or somebody wear this hat, everybody wearing the hat. It used to be cool to be like, well, okay, everybody wearing the hat, I'm going to step out and wear this. Now, it's about being a trendsetter, you know what I mean? And like, to me, if I'm going to be a trendsetter in the game and change something, like, I change the whole image, because I'm not feeling this image that they selling anybody, like, for real. It's being way too bubblegum and pop. It's like, if that's what you went to, that pop music, you know what I'm saying, that type of style, that's cool. I ain't knocking it. But it's just like, put it like this. How you in the hood, you on the block, but you in skinny jeans that's turquoise color. Like, how am I supposed to respect you on the block? Like, you become bubblegum as hell. I'm looking for the white tees, baggy jeans, you know what I'm saying, do-rag. If that's hood, that's hood. Let's keep it real. Don't change the image because of what hip-hop's selling you or what this music is selling you, man. Keep it real and be individual. Like, I feel like the streets is losing their touch what hip-hop was, and it's just like it's becoming so soft to me. So that's another reason why we give it to you the way we give it to you, straight raw and uncut, straight drop, what we call it.
Exactly. What's funny is I used to walk around, with, black jeans and, a hoodie and everything. And, people would always say, I'm suicidal and everything. And I'd be like, no, I'm not. That's just my style. And that's just the way, way about it. And I'd rather be original than, a fake mofo. And I understand what you're saying. Ice Cube said it best. There was this picture I seen. It said, I created this gangster shit, and this is the motherfucking thanks I get, which basically showed guys in women's clothes.
Right, like you supposed to masculine figures. Like, how you a masculine? If you in a skirt, I mean, and you ain't got no type of what's what some people call I always say Irish.
Irish one.
Scottish, that's what it is. But like for real, like, if you ain't got no Scottish and no blood, like, why is you rocking a kilt? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you may want to think out the box, but at the end of the day, still keep your masculinity. Like, you still got to be a man at the end of the day. Men wear jeans or wear pants. don't rock kilts unless we Scottish and we celebrating our ancestors.